Hey friend, I want to invite you to pause for a moment. Just stop everything. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and open your heart. I believe God wants to speak directly to you today. Yes, you. And this message could change the way you see your life. So listen closely. I promise it's worth it. I know life can be overwhelming sometimes. You've been through struggles, perhaps even feel like you're at a breaking point. You're not alone. The weight you're carrying right now, the worries that seem to never end, God sees you. He knows every tear, every silent prayer, every question you've been holding on to. And today, He wants to remind you of something powerful, something life-changing. God says to you today, I am your refuge. I am your hiding place. In a world that's constantly moving, constantly shifting, where the storms of life seem unending, God is your refuge. Let me ask you, how often do you run to Him when the storms of life come? Do you know you have a safe place, a secret refuge where the chaos can't touch you? Think about it for a second. What if you could experience real peace, not the fleeting kind the world offers, but deep, unshakable peace? God promises that in His presence, you'll find exactly that. A peace that stays even when the world around you is falling apart. When life feels out of control and everything is spinning, come to Him. He promises He will protect you. When the winds blow, when the storms rage, He won't let you go. His arms are open, ready to shield you, ready to give you rest. And I want you to think about this. Jesus Himself walked through storms, literal storms, the kind that were so fierce, even seasoned sailors feared for their lives. But He stayed calm. Why? Because He knew where His strength came from. And guess what? That same peace, that same unshakable confidence is available to you. You see, when life is overwhelming, when everything seems chaotic, God doesn't just stand by and watch you suffer. He's right there, walking beside you, offering His peace, His protection. So I have to ask, are you letting Him in? Are you running to Him when the storm clouds gather? Or are you trying to weather it all on your own? Maybe you're feeling lost right now. Maybe you're asking yourself, where is God in all of this? Listen closely. God is never far from you. In fact, He's closer than you realize. He's right here, waiting for you to turn to Him. He says to you today, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. It's not just about physical rest. It's about emotional and spiritual rest. That deep sense of calm assurance that no matter what happens, He's got you. You're not meant to carry your burdens alone. God wants to lift you up, to restore your peace, and to fill you with hope. Here's something I want you to really take to heart today. You don't have to stay stuck in the mud of fear, confusion, and despair. God promises to pull you out, to set your feet on solid ground. Have you ever felt like you were stuck in quicksand? Like you couldn't move forward, couldn't make progress, couldn't even breathe? God is saying, I will lift you up, I will give you solid ground to stand on. That's a promise you can hold on to today. And guess what? Once you stand on that firm foundation, you will be unshakable. No storm, no trial, no setback will be able to knock you down. That's the kind of stability God offers, a peace and strength that nothing in this world can take away. Think about the storms you've faced in the past. Were you shaken, or did you hold on to God's promises? Let's take a moment right now to reflect. What is God lifting you from today? What fears, worries, or struggles do you need to release into His hands? Take a second to just breathe in the peace He's offering you. And the best part? This peace is just the beginning. God is not only offering you rest and refuge, He's also opening the windows of heaven. He promises to pour out blessings on your life. I want you to imagine this. God opening the heavens above you, filling your life with not just peace but prosperity, not just rest but purpose. There's a future full of hope and blessings waiting for you. You don't have to walk in fear or doubt any longer. So, my friend, what's next for you? How will you respond to God's invitation today? Will you step into the peace He's offering? Will you trust that He's with you no matter what storm comes your way? Remember, God's promises are never just for one moment. They're for every moment of your life. He will never leave you or forsake you. That's a promise you can hold on to today, tomorrow, and for the rest of your life. So, take a step forward. Walk in His peace, His protection, and His love. If this message touched your heart, if it spoke to you today, please share it with someone who needs to hear it. Let them experience the same peace, the same hope, and the same assurance. Please like and subscribe